Chris here to do a very quick, hopefully quick, comics wrap-up. I need to talk about 3 comics that I need to take back to the library, and I want to talk about them on the channel first. The first one is Spider-Gwen, Volume 1, Most Wanted. Spider-Gwen is a alternate universe Spider-Verse comic. It is in this universe, Gwen Stacy is bitten by the radioactive spider and not Peter Parker. Previous to this series, which is the first beginning of the series, Peter Parker dies. And so, like, you know how, like, in this Peter Parker story, when he's Spider-Man, he has Uncle Ben's death kind of, like, pushing him to be a hero. In this case, it's Gwen trying to make up for Peter's death as she's going forward, trying to be Spider-Woman. Her father is also the police chief, and in this universe, Spider-Woman is very much a vigilante that is wanted by the police. So that's a lot of conflict going on there. I really liked this story. I really like this universe. Earth 65 is very different. It's very strange. The Felicia Hardy in this universe is very different, and I kind of, like, she had a band. Mary Jane is in this universe, and she's in a band with Gwen Stacy. Gwen Stacy's the drummer, Mary Jane's the singer. They have, like, this hit song called Face It Tiger. It's kind of fantastic. One of the villains in here is Matt Murdock. Yeah, Earth 65 has an evil Matt Murdock, and it's kind of fantastic. I was just like, this is terrifying in a way, and kind of amazing, and I kind of love it. So, yeah. I really enjoyed the first volume. There's some interludes. I'm pretty sure this is set kind of after or in between the Spider-Verse, which I haven't read, and I kind of wish I had read it before, because I feel like there's some things that would have been helpful to know going into this, for sure. Especially just seeing Gwen interact with a different universe's Peter Parker after her Peter Parker died. I would love to see that. So I think I'm going to have to get Spider-Verse comics at some point if I can find them. But really, really enjoyed it. And I moved on to the second volume, which I'm going to talk about right now, which is Greater Power. In this volume, Gwen looks more into Peter's death and the circumstances around it, and some people are still hunting her down because she's a vigilante, and they think that she killed Peter Parker, and all this stuff is going on. In this volume, I really like this volume. I realized in this volume there's some things with the art that I don't love, but, like, there were certain panels where I was just like, I don't really know how I feel about the artwork on these panels, but generally it's okay. I do like the artwork in the Miles Morales comics better, which I also read recently. But yeah, it's not exactly what I want. I love Gwen's dad. In this comic, we get a lot more of Gwen's dad. Gwen interacting with her father, the police chief, and him trying to take action to protect his daughter, essentially. And it reminded me a lot of Miles Morales' dad in the Miles Morales comic. Maybe because I just read it last month. I don't know. But, like, they're fathers who are trying to protect their superhero children, essentially. And even if they don't necessarily know how to, or the best way to go about that. I really like that. I really like that element of the story. The other element of the story that I absolutely loved is, you know how I love Earth 65? Earth 65 has a black female Captain America. I was so shook. I was not ready. I was not prepared. I don't know how I didn't know about this, actually. But when she shows up, I'm just like, oh my god. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if there's a panel I can show you that doesn't spoil anything of her. If not, I'm just going to show you guys a picture of her. She's a black female Captain America, Earth 65. And it's fantastic. And they show a little bit of her origin story. We get some flashbacks to her origin story. Pretty much the same as Captain America that we know in the films in the current MCU. It was, but, like, different because she's a black woman. And I love her. I love her. She's very no-nonsense. She's very to the point, but she can tell when people are being sincere. And while she originally is, like, there to arrest Gwen, she does come around pretty quickly, I feel like, and I really like her a lot. We also have the Osborns, the Harry Osborns, you know, the Green Goblins introduced, and I like the way that plot line went in this as well. I think it's very different than I've seen the Green Goblin story go before, which makes sense because this is a different universe, and Gwen Stacy is the Spider person and not Peter Parker. So it's a little different, and I really like that. There's a lot. There's a lot that happened in this volume, to be honest. And I really, really enjoyed it. Spider-Gwen also hops over to another universe to talk to the Jessica Drew Spider-Woman, and that was pretty cool. I like that she kind of universe hops a little bit here and there. I'm excited to read more of this. I originally picked up these comics because Spider-Gwen is going to have has a crossover with Miles Morales, and I'm reading the Miles Morales comics. So I want to read them simultaneously up to the crossover, because I usually don't read things in order, but here we are. So yeah, that is Spider-Gwen Volume 1 and 2. That's my review. I gotta take this back to the library, like today. But yeah, I enjoyed them a lot, and I am going to be reading more Spider-Gwen comics. If you've read the Spider-Gwen comics, tell me what you think of them down below. I just really love having this awesome, badass version of Gwen Stacy, who's still really smart and clever, like Gwen Stacy that we see and know in the comics. And she's in a band. I actually really love the Mary Janes. That's the name of the band. I think I said that. And I love that concept of them being in this band together. It's just really, I'm about it. I'm completely about it. You should go and check it out if you haven't checked out Spider-Man comics. If you like this video, you should give it a like, press the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed to my channel. I talk about books, writing, music, comics, everything. I talk about a lot of stuff. It expands. But yeah, if you want more stuff like this, if you're watching this, there's going to be more stuff like this. So yeah, you should subscribe if you're not subscribed. And hit the notification button, too. Like the notification thing. I've been doing that recently. It's been fun. I've like actually commented on more people's things now. I'll be like, oh yeah, look at that. So yeah, if you want to know when my videos come out, hit that button too. But yeah, I'm yeah. Cue the song of the day.